First of all, that first question is always so hard. Tell me your name and your rank.
Robert Mills, Officer, Fort Worth Police Department.
And what special division are you in?
With the Commercial Vehicle Enforcement Unit.
What do you guys do?
Our primary goal is to enforce state, local, and federal regulations pertaining to commercial vehicle enforcement.
Now, some of these grants and some of the things you guys are doing, you're looking for aggressive driving, you're looking for equipment. What kind of things are you looking for?
Grant and our normal enforcement every day covers primarily the same thing, and that is to target unsafe commercial vehicles, either by traffic enforcement or equipment violations, weight violations, oversized vehicle violations, and hazardous materials.
And you guys have plenty of traffic to deal with, don't you?
We've noticed quite an increase, especially I think over the last 3 or 4 years, in commercial vehicle traffic that runs through the city of Fort Worth.
Some of these guys dangerous?
There are some that are dangerous, yes.
What are some of the things you see that you've seen before?
I would have to say that one of the violations that we see the most of is brake violations.
Brake violations?
Yes.
In other words, faulty brakes?
Faulty brakes, brakes that haven't been adjusted, brakes that haven't been inspected. I would probably say that's probably the violation that we see the most when we conduct what we call a full level 1 inspection, which is a complete inspection of the truck, the driver, and the undercarriage of the vehicle, including the brakes.
Well, that doesn't make me feel too comfortable when I see these guys in my rear view now.
Well, I would have to say that most truck drivers that we contact on a daily basis are just your everyday working men and women, and they're trying to do the right thing. It's unfortunately the other vehicles, the other trucks that are a very small percentage that really cause the most problems.
How important is it for you to have these extra hours to focus on these drivers, these other guys, the few?
It's very important. The Motor Carrier Safety Assistance Program is the name of the grant, which is provided for by the United States Department of Transportation. And these grants are available to city and state governments as well as nonprofit organizations to increase the enforcement and education about commercial vehicle safety. And the reason why these grants are so important, not only to the city of Fort Worth and the citizens, but the motoring public, people that visit Fort Worth, the thousands of people that visit Fort Worth on a yearly basis, is it provides about a little over 20 additional hours a week in extra enforcement. And that extra enforcement not only includes an inspection of commercial vehicles, but another program that we run called TACT, which is Ticketing Aggressive Cars and Trucks. About 50 to 70% of all CMV related crashes are caused by passenger vehicles, either following too close or in the driver's blind spot. So we not only target large commercial vehicles, but we target the aggressive drivers that drive around them.
Have you seen, how many years have you had this funding now?
We've had this will be our 10th year, since 2002.
Have you seen an impact with the accident rates?
We have. We've seen, back in 2009, we had just over 1,200 CMV related crashes in Fort Worth, and the following year it dropped to just under 800.
Wow. That, how does it make you feel?
It makes us feel good. We think that not only the inspections are helping, but we think that the public education is helping as well. I think that's the key.
Perfect.
I'm good.
Let's go.